Welcome to Big Brother 22 Commentary, okay, by Commission Reviews.
Y'all come on in, make sure y'all hit the like button, please, if you're on YouTube. Share it to your followers on Periscope. Welcome everybody to the We'll come back a little later. I have to take care of some business. But anyway, welcome Bright Star to the chat. I see my moderators are here. What you see, what you get. This is what I was looking at early this morning. Found out, well, this is allegedly, because, the comments that they sent to Enzo said in the brother house, he did say. Now, supposedly the Rolex situation is if they make final two, and I mean them as in Enzo and Cody, then I guess whoever gets to the final position will buy the second person a Rolex watch. And the other situation, and you know that the whole said is about the money. Giving money was the other thing that was said. Giving money to Enzo, because I mean, ultimately everybody knew he wasn't going to get first place. So I guess the deal was between the two of them, which would explain why Enzo was going so hard. I guess that Cody was going to give him some of the cash that he wins or whatever. So the thing of it is, everybody knows that's against the rules. It's like you're buying your votes. If a person ends up going into jury, and the person that is in jury, that was your alien, your alliance person or whatever, and you already told them you're gonna give them some money or a Rolex watch, and then you become a jury on you become jury on Big Brother, and then what you end up being as a person as a jury, you're like, oh, we gotta make sure they win because they're gonna give me a Rolex watch or they're gonna give me the money. So it's like you buying the votes, and I understand what you're saying. So, if this comes out to be true, what's going to happen? Because you know how stuff like this spreads to the internet really quickly. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. What you get said, Rolex watch child buy. The thing about it, would it be worth the Rolex watch to be disqualified and lose everything? Because let's say that it gets to a point of a story where CBS has to look into it and they record everything they do in the house. I'm pretty sure there's something on film. I'm saying something about, because somebody's the clip was Enzo said we got the Rolex thing or something. So all I'm saying is this: if it comes out that this is true, and like I said, the internet blows up pretty quickly. CBS will have no other choice but to act on it. They'll have to. And would they disqualify Enzo because of it? And I'm saying you didn't come all this way to disqualified. Because, like I said, it's illegal. They look at the not legal, I'm not saying legal. They look at that as you're buying votes for the jury house. And I can see why they say that, because like I said, that person goes to jury house. Oh, you with them, they're gonna try to convince the entire jury. We gotta take them to win, yo. I'm saying yo because Enzo, he is messed up so bad in the game this last stretch here. He's a question mark right now, honestly. What you see, what you get says Enzo brought this on himself. Maybe if he would have played the game, he wouldn't have to debate for votes. I do agree with that. If he would have played the game harder, I feel like he wouldn't have to be on someone's coattail. You can play a game or a competition like this, and I guess everything you do to win is strategy. So you can, how you doing, MM, and that's welcome. You can look at that as a strategy where he is, coming in hard at first. I'm gonna do all the make big move, blah 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 blah, and then all of a sudden you start latching on to somebody winning a lot, which was Cody. Okay, Cody was the second person to get HOH or whatever. So I'm saying he went where the power was at. He just pretty much stuck to Cody, and that little deal was probably made around the same time that the deals were made between Ian, Cody, and Nicole. All these little side deals in the beginning, and Enzo literally held to his. It was very loyal. Enzo seems grimy. He wants that big screen TV so much. What did he say he wanted? He wants the cheese or something. I guess it's money, I know, but what you see, what you get says Boo Boo Izzo. Remember, I said Boo Boo Kitty. Boo Boo Izzo really out here or bribing people with Rolex and saying, yes, please welcome anybody that's new or people who are just coming through. Um, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and share, please. Enzo bribing people with a fake Rolex. Probably so. I got the link. Well, excuse me. White Star has the link in the chat to go and vote for America's favorite player. If you have not done so, please click the link and go and vote for whoever you want to vote for. I'm not gonna tell anyone to vote for anybody in particular. I just want you to vote for the Big Brother very favorite player. And you already know who I'm voting for, which I already did, which is Davon. So thank you for starting putting the link. And vote anyway, period, anyway. Do you think Enzo and Cody pregame? I don't think that Enzo and Cody pregame. I really don't. I really feel like it's more or less Derek is I think actually Derek is Cody's mentor, like big brother ish. Even though Paulie his brother, which I don't know. It's crazy to me that I don't know because Paulie been doing the challenge a lot lately. That might have something to do with it, I don't know, but I just found it kind of crazy that Cody wasn't talking about his brother Paulie. That's his big brother. I just that's just me. My guessing. And Paulie spoke up, kind of playing for his brother, but he didn't really. He may come from the pregame, so I guess it's whatever. Welcome, Father Smith. Good afternoon to you too. Enzo ain't pregame. He's way too slow, as you can tell. He says in this game. Has anybody got the word who won? Because I think the HOH competition, are they doing it today? Or because the last show was Wednesday, and they're gonna give us the results on Monday. So what they gonna do part two on Monday night? What? Are they doing that one? They already doing it already. I don't know. I haven't checked the blogs or anything. But that would be messed up if. But I don't even think CBS would actually act on it. To be honest with you, I don't even see CBS really going after it unless it's really brought up or maybe said at the finale or um. So we find out tonight. We find out tonight who wins part two. Part two happens today. Okay. Is it happening now? I figured it was going on right now. They said that first, because usually those are normally a really hard endurance comp. That's why I was surprised that Nicole won it. But see, Nicole snuck one. Nicole used to win comps in the old Big Brother and stuff like that. So this must be her game. She chills the whole time and finds people to protect her. And then towards the end of the competition, she just, lets loose and take care of business pretty much. Polly is weird about Kobe's junk on Twitter. That's too far. I haven't seen any of that, but interesting. Allison, welcome. Keisha for America's favorite play. Okay, I want to make sure that you're not a troll and I'm not being funny. I'm not sure if you asked me that question before. If you have not, then I apologize. But I remember Keisha's birthday, and it was. But I never had a problem with Keisha. I don't remember if I did back then or not. I really don't know. Shoot. I can't believe Nicole is about to win a second time. Those, I'm not reading that part. Oh, my Lord have mercy. But look, I don't know what she's doing. You pick this shit like he's a happy camper. She's doing something to win another another win for the blondes. Like I said, I'm not going to be exactly happy that a POC did not win, but I also said this, and I'm going to say this after the finale, that I also blame the people, even my favorites, who did not win. I can get upset by Davon because they did her kind of dirty in some situations, and it was a lot of you know, situations I thought wasn't right. But, I still say that if she would have won competition, Davon, I believe, would still be here, still be in the game, excuse me, in the house because she was so smart and she was really strategic, but she just did not win the competitions. And, you know, I could be mad about it, I still am. And the most thing I hate about Christmas, holiday, Halloween, whatever her name is, the way she treated Davon and Betty to me was shady and racist. And I still feel like that. I stand behind it 100%. Shady and racist. And the way she acted on TV is a double standard because the way she clapped her hands and got loud and everything else, if Davon would have performed, if Davon would have acted that way on the Big Brother, oh, it would have been all kinds of, ooh, she doing that, she nodding her head, and all the other stereotypical, you know, whatever. It just, and I still feel like that. I don't mean to go on a rant, I'm sorry. But I'm just saying, that's something that irks me. But like I said, some people do not play. That's why they're in the jury house. And some people did play in the jury house, but that's just how you gotta look at it. Um, Nice to meet you too. Who do I win Big Brother? I want Cody to win Big Brother. I think Cody has played a game. He's played this game really hard this season. And when I say that this season, nobody made big moves. Everybody was afraid to step out in the box. Everybody was on, no courage was there to me. It was completely weak the whole season. But Cody, I feel like wasn't afraid of pretty much like nothing. He was just like, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do, and he stayed under the radar. He made moves when he had to, and I don't know. Nasal E must have magic. Yes. Oh, you know how Miss Nicole is. Cody. Sorry, but ain't nobody thinking about Keisha. She's not that girl. But you see what you get. I ain't got time. Ah, oh my God. Yeah, but to tell another player in the show that you are going to split the money with them allegedly, this is all allegedly, and that you are going to buy another house guest a Rolex watch. That is a form of bribe. I don't give a care what profession that you're in. I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's wrong, and they better hope there's no like proof of that on video. Even though they did say something about uh, Enzo said something about we got that Rolex thing. So I don't know. Now they regrets voting for Allison on season 18. It's even on Twitter. Paul asking, and she said yes, but he treated her in a way that was rude, and obviously she would suppress her until she voted. Now they regrets voting for Nicole. I wonder if any of the people they played with Nicole before, how does everyone else feel about her? How would they feel about how she treated Devon? People are look. Nicole has a lot of fans. She does, but the way she did Devon this season, maybe 18 was, but this season with the lying part, the way she was talking to David, even her, I think Devon was wrong for believing it, but that part I didn't get. Why Nicole had to lie. There's a couple things about the game this season that I don't understand. One is Tyler, even though, and people go back and forth and say they don't think that his tears and everything at the jury house they involved with truth. Some people say it was a redemption to see him like that. Um, I don't think that Tyler is an evil person or anything like I believe like Chris is, just to be honest. But it's that situation is so touchy. And I just always still feel like, why was that kind of the cause? Even though I get where he was going with that, I just think he should have left that alone, especially with the fact that, whether it be producers coming down and saying, Tyler, no, you got to stay, or because Christmas didn't follow through with it, or said she wasn't going to follow through with it. if he would have just said, go home to his girlfriend or whatever, yes, I think people would have been like, oh, that sucks, man, still. But it would have been looked at a lot differently. And I said this over and over and over. That's something I don't understand. Using using our cause to say, I want to go home. I want to see you guys stay in the game. I don't know. Allison says, Polly, her name is Zakaya, Corey, and Davon were the rest of the people that voted. I don't think they regret it, but I don't know if Davon does. The rest of them probably do not, but I'm sure Devon feels a way about. She knows that she was the vote that got Nicole the money, point blank, period. She caused Paul didn't get the money, so it was her, Devon's deciding vote that got Nicole all that coin, and then that's why I feel like sometimes the way Nicole won that money the first time at 5K and BB22 this season, it was so strange. Like, oh, I want the costume, Devon, you get for 5K. It's like she knew she was gonna betray her or something in the future. It's like this is a get out of free card. That if I screw up or hurt you again, I gave you 5K plus. It makes up for not winning last year. Ding, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. What would make the season less painful to see Nason Nicole? Wait a minute. What would make the season less painful to see Nason Nicole make it to jury? Man, that would make a lot of people happy, including me. What you see, what you get says Steve said that Nicole is a snake for treating Davon that way. You know, Steve loved him some Davon. He said he voted for her to win an American Favorite Player. Who you say, Steve? I know that Will said that she deserves that. Fun is so true. I can't stand her type of gameplay. If Enzo and Nicole are in the final two, who do you want to win? Oh wow, that's crazy. For some reason, I don't think they'll go that way. I do not think that Nicole thinks Enzo deserves that. But if that is actually true, and I want everybody in the chat, if you look up at the screen, if you're listening and not looking, you'll see the question up there from MM and S. I want everybody to type in the chat. I know it's delayed. YouTube is delayed. Type in the chat and respond to it. Um, I will still want Enzo to win over Nicole. I really do. That's how I feel. I want Enzo to still win. I had to think about that for a second. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and hold on. I will never forgive or respect Taylor. He will always be trash to me. Ooh, snap. We have 5 thumbs up and 12 viewers. Please come out the bushes and hit that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. Thank you. Yes, thank you, moderators, for encouraging everybody, both you and see what you get encouraged. Y'all take 2 seconds.
Do not forget to subscribe to all my social media so you don't miss out on anything else that I post.
I want to say welcome everybody. I haven't done this in a while, but I just want to say welcome everybody that's here to my YouTube channel. Okay. Oh, okay. He won Big Brother against Liz. Okay. Bailey wants Enzo to win. I think Davon wants Enzo to win too. It depends who cuts Kobe. They will win. That's what I was saying, Fonda, the last live. See, Fonda be listening. I mean, Fonda listens. That's exactly what I said in the last live. Because we all, I think Danielle said it in the jury. She was being all mean and stuff. To Kevin, she said, whoever cuts Cody, the one that we're going to be looking at as the contender. Okay. Yes, bright stars, bright. If you are highly entertained, please feel free to be a blessing to drop a gift to Cash App Mitch Reviews, and we also accept the super chats now that I am monetized. Thank you so much. So, and y'all, I want y'all to answer the question that was up there earlier. And it says, everybody in the chat, if Enzo and Nicole are in the final two, who do you guys want to win? Please, guys, don't forget to go to, and here's the link right here to go vote for America's favorite player. Make sure you go, just go choose somebody. I'm not trying to influence anybody's vote or anything. I just want you to go and vote. Um, we'll find out who wins. I'm just hoping it's the person I would like to see win. Like I said, I think that if it was down to Enzo and Nicole, I would say Enzo. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't want Nicole to win that bad. I just don't. I mean, I go back and forth because I'd be like, Nicole, that would be a power move and a kick, but you got to the very end. You beat out everybody, but I just still would just, I want to see her win another one, But like I said, I feel like it's itching that way. I think we'll see what you get. Said it. Everybody said it to me. She's been on a winning streak since she got off the triple. It's almost like they're gonna show her like, dun, 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 dun. She's to come out the ashes like a phoenix, and that's a tease that they're giving me right now. Have you ever watched Bailey Miss Missouri pageant or Miss USA pageant back in 2017, where she made it to the top 10? She should have won that and then win Miss Universe. No offense to the others. No, you know what? I'll be honest. When I was younger, I used to watch those Universe every time it would come on. It was very interesting. And then I just got to an age where I started having children. For some reason, I just didn't look at it. A lot of times, because of the fact they didn't look like us on there. They had one or two. I know a few things have changed since then, but and last thing I heard about the pageant at the time was Steve Harvey made that bundle and messed up the name and all that. But like I say, and the whole scandal of Vanessa Williams, which she was on the pageant. If somebody wants to send me the video, DM me on Instagram. I'm over Nasal Nicole. I don't ever want to see her in the future BB. Oh, I think Nicole. Some people are saying in the streets like she's gonna be the queen after this. If Nicole wins the second win, then she would have taken the reign. I don't give a care. You better wear that crown to the finale, Janelle. You better wear that crown. You wear it well. You better wear that crown. Remember, she's only winning because she's giving out. I'm done. Oh my God. Oh my God, my God. Crazy. Crazy. But not a lot. Like all of a sudden, you're in the DR for a long time. I got skills. Thank that Lord. Cody. Oh my Lord. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Let me tell y'all. Well, let's come to the end of this journey. Big Brother 2022. And Monday, well, tonight we'll find out who won the second part. And then we'll know who will be sitting there next to each other and who will be gone. And I do believe we're going to be the dad bod children, which is dad bod is Derek, and his kids are Cody and Nicole. Did you watch that season of Amazing Race, the Big Brother team with Janelle, Brittany, and Rachel, Alyssa, and Nicole and Victor? No, but you know what? I regret not watching it. I do believe that CBS has the entire season on there. And because somebody told me to watch it, that it was good. Victor better watch his girl, her hands up. There were rumors during the casting of BB22 Nicole was chit chat with production. She may have friends in production. I'm just saying, still allegedly. Allegedly. Everything is a possibility. It could be any. It could be anything. Mr. Piggy children have won yet again. Are you talking about Derek? Oh snap! Wait a minute. That was cold blooded. I didn't realize what you was saying. Hold on. She gonna say something that requires a boom. Mm-hmm. Not Mr. Piggy. Oh my lord. But that's real talk. That's what's gonna be sitting next to each other. I'm telling you, and the thing about it, Cody to me wants to cut Nicole. I firmly believe that he wants to cut Nicole. Nicole Ferguson says Enzo. Enzo what? Hey, welcome. I think Cody will throw the second part to Enzo because he knows Nicole and Enzo are taking him to the final two. This way, he doesn't have to pick between Nicole and Enzo. Oh, bright star. But that would be foolish. That would be foolish. But doesn't Nicole, okay, Nicole has to go against whoever wins part two. Is what I read this morning. Nicole won part one. Oh no, she's so long. Derek Lyons said, wait a minute. What you see, what you get says Derek Lyons saying he ain't pre-gaming that. He doesn't know what we're talking about. Just lying. Look, sometimes people might call being a mentor or a big brother or something. It's not pre-gaming as I'm giving my little person advice. They might look at it like that. But if you're going to go on a live television show and you're going to go on a show where the whole premise of the situation is competition and being closed off to the outside world, that is pre-gaming. You're able to talk to somebody about it before you go in when the rest of people are sequestered and just not doing that. That's an unfair advantage. Allison Grodner says, do you know, Allison, that I tagged you in a nasty Twitter message? I'm just kidding. It was a nasty, but it was straight up though. How do you think Nicole is going to react when she sees that her sponsor dropped her weeks ago and she actually said she likes Chateau? Really? Michelle, 2 weeks ago, which was a sponsor that dropped her. What can she say? But I'm telling you right now that even though Nicole might be included about the sponsor dropping her, as I stated before earlier on the other line, when she gets out of Big Brother, she will probably have her entire wedding comp. They'll probably sponsor her wedding, the places where be and everything else, and the dress and the shoes and whatever. Cody and Nicole are friends like that, so why is Cody making this hard on himself? Just pick Enzo so you can win, dummy. I think he has some kind of guilt when it comes to Nicole because supposedly he dropped her and they were supposed to go to the end together or something like that. I don't know. So that's how she feels about it. She keeps whining about it and keeps talking about it. And I think he feels guilty and feels like he has to. No, Bright Star, I wouldn't be surprised if CBS comes up with a TV special of Nicole's wedding. I wouldn't be surprised. Whew, it's a little chilly out here today. I'm about to go in the house and get some more. It's chilly out here. She wants to win the 500K. Her wedding will be paid for. I don't know what's going to happen, guys. It's going to be very, very interesting. What's going to happen tomorrow? Tonight. not the live show, but just thinking kind of. But anyway, I'm about to get off of here, and we come back with on tonight. Like I said, the weather has changed, so the lives. I'm gonna find a different spot, make it comfort for myself because with the winter and everything, I won't be out here that much because it's already cold down. I got a little heater right here, and I just can't. I'm about to go in the house. So, um, you know what to do. Y'all know to hit the like button and share. Thank you for the love, and we'll see what's gonna happen.